Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Today we are going to be setting up my bullet journal for the month of June, and I'm also going to be setting up a new dashboard on my Notion account. I have started making these bullet journal videos just to share how little effort you actually have to put into this. I think it is really cool how some people have turned bullet journaling into a really pretty art form, and it really is very cool. But I've had friends tell me that they feel like they can't use a bullet journal because they can't make everything super artistic the way they see it on Pinterest. So this is not a intricate spread. This is not anything very over the top. I think you could probably say there's no artwork in my spread. It is just a very simplistic bullet journal setup, and I don't use my monthly setup very often, so I didn't put too much here. I did put a couple of important dates that are already in my digital calendar, which I use on a daily basis, and then to I guess give it a little bit more functionality and to give myself a space to put the information that I wanted, I decided to put some of the astrological dates. I sat down to film this in like 2 or 3 different sessions because I had other stuff to do throughout the day. I did decide to go with sort of like a blue and gray theme. The first idea was because I googled the birthstone for June, which was opal, and then it sort of reminded me of Cancers, and the Cancer season starts in June, so yeah, blue felt fine. Blue felt fine to me. I have been using the same spread for my weekly setup pretty much all this year, and I like to just go ahead and set them up well in advance because I don't really like setting them up or having to count the pages out, and that's all I did. I like to have this little bit of structure at the top where I have all of my weekdays and I can put any due dates or appointments, and then I just sort of write my to-do day as it goes. I think there actually is a name for that style, but I haven't looked it up because I am forgetful, which is why I have a bullet journal and a digital calendar. That is my planning style, and it works. I also don't mean to sound so hostile and cranky. I just really needed a nap today, and the one that I got wasn't long enough. It's just one of those days. I'm really sorry. So here is my very simple setup for the month of June. You can see I've got a monthly calendar. I have some of the dates that I wanted to look forward to. I've got a weekly spread set up for all of the weeks of this month, and we're gonna move on into my Notion. So I've been using Notion for maybe 6 months. I really just started using it at the beginning of this year. So I am absolutely not an expert on it. And when I first made my account, I went ahead and used one of the templates that they have for you. And I think that probably works great for a lot of different people, but it did not work great for me because there wasn't enough immediate information on there that I felt like I would use it regularly, and all of the lists and links that they had on there, just I forgot about them because I wasn't ever looking at the dashboard for immediate stuff. So I wrote out a few things that I wanted to have on a dashboard in my bullet journal to help plan out what I wanted in here, and mostly I just sort of started playing around with it. I do actually really like how this came out. I didn't realize how easy it is to click and drag everything. When I first started trying to use Notion, I just kept overcomplicating it. That is my issue with like all apps though. I just overcomplicate everything and it gets me very frustrated. I really wanted to have a small board with all of my videos, and I overcomplicated that 3 times and ended up just going with the first thing that I made in either way, because when I tried to undo what I had done, it wouldn't go back to what I had originally made, which kind of sucks, but at least now I know that's the system that I wanted. I ended up doing 2 boards down on the bottom. One is for my craft projects and all of the progress that they are in, and then one is for videos. I am hoping to go back into the other boards and start adding information, because most of the boards that I made are things that we already have information on and that have been taking up a lot of space in my Google Keep. I like using my Google Keep for more immediate stuff. There's just a lot of things going on and I really would like to simplify, but we're getting close to the end, and I really like how this came out. I don't know enough about Notion to know if this is objectively good, but I think it'll be functional for me, and so that's something that I really like. And I did try to stick with like a rainbow theme. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please use tools, whether or not you're making them aesthetically perfect. Just use things that help your brain, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.